This is Spotify presents ESPN Cricinfo playlist of the day. It's going to be a game between Rajasthan and Sunrisers Hyderabad. We've picked 5 players to watch out for. 3 from Hyderabad, 2 from Rajasthan in Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Shreyas Gopal, David Warner, Rashid Khan and O'Shane Thomas. Okay, we'll start with our player number 1. That is the stand-in captain for Hyderabad in Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Of course, Kane Williamson will be back for this particular encounter. Now, this is, we're seeing his record just versus Ajinkya Rahane. That's interesting. He's dismissed him 6 times. Ajinkya Rahane averages just 12.5 and not a great strike rate there against Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Ajit, I'll start with you. It's sort of a contest between 2 rejuvenated players who didn't start the IPL rather well, but now have come into their own.
So now it makes it a contest. It's not as if one guy is in better form than the other. Rahane struck a bit of form and Bhuvi, but those are great numbers against him.
Yeah.
Obviously moves the ball late, bowls quite straight. Rahane sort of stays back in his crease at times, and if there is any movement, is a little bit susceptible to it. So good numbers against him, but Ajinkya is in good form right now. He struck the ball well in that 100. Even against KKR, looked good till Naren got him out. So should be a good contest.
Okay, from bowler from Hyderabad, we turn our attention to a bowler from Rajasthan Royals. We're talking about the leg spinner in Shreyas Gopal, and this is his performance in the middle overs from 7 to 15, and he's done rather well. I'm just looking at the wickets column. He's picked up 9 wickets. An economy of 7.3 at that time is, I think, par for the course, because at that time most teams are getting runs at about 7.3. Okay, I'm just looking at the Hyderabad middle order. That's where Shreyas will be bowling in the middle overs. It's a middle order that's not firing. It's only going to get tough for them with Shreyas bowling that well.
Absolutely, I think and he's been good for the Royals. I think he actually gives a bit with the bat too, which is handy. But look, they are struggling the Hyderabad middle order, and this guy's I'd say close to the top of his game, probably maybe not the top of his game, but he's around the mark, and he's had some good performances. So again, Hyderabad come to Jaipur and they're up against it again for the middle overs.
Okay, so the Hyderabad, the middle order may have some sort of problems, but the top order is really firing for them. Of course, Bairstow has left, but this man is on fire, and this is his record in the power play this season. Look at that strike rate of 143, just been dismissed twice in the 10 innings that he's played. We're just looking at the power play. But Ajit, now with Bairstow gone, does that have any sort of impact on David Warner? Can he play as freely as he used to before this?
Yeah, I think if anything, he might go even harder, if that's possible. Okay. No, I think that's his natural game. I don't think he's played anything different because Bairstow, there were a couple of knocks where Bairstow went quicker than him or harder than him in that power play, but I can't imagine him. It should be a good contest with O'Shane Thomas at the start, who's, pretty quick and can swing the ball in. Varun Aaron's bowled fairly briskly in that previous game. But if Warner gets through those first couple of overs, those numbers will only look even better.
Okay, now as far as the Hyderabad bowling is concerned, whenever we look at the depth, it's one bowler who's done very, very well for them. It's Rashid Khan in the overs from 16 to 20. That's his record there, an economy of just 6.7. Also has picked up 5 wickets. Because Shaun, that's one young kid who's impressed you in Riyan Parag. He's the one who's been doing very well for Rajasthan. At that point, he will come across Rashid Khan. That'd be a contest to look forward to.
Yeah, possibly his first real big challenge in the IPL. Parag against this guy. I mean, it's a challenge for all the batsmen. So, he got whacked last game. So it's going to be interesting to see him come back from that. I think he'll come back with a vengeance, and he'll be at the top of his game. The wicket probably suit him a little bit as well, possibly. He's obviously, he's probably their best player really, Hyderabad, along with, say Warner. So.
All right, we're talking about the best players from the teams. There was a new inductee into the team, and that was O'Shane Thomas, and he did rather well. I'm just looking at his T20 record. Look at that strike rate of 16.3, a decent economy you'd say, but has picked up 29 wickets as well. Looking at that record, you wonder why is it that they didn't play him before this?
Yeah, it's one of those things, you can only play 4 overseas guys. Could they have dropped Ben Stokes earlier and played him when Butler was around? Looks very easy, hindsight. Ben Stokes a big player, so not easy to leave him out, particularly when he was bowling as well. But now that he's got his opportunity, hopefully he can win Rajasthan some games because he clearly has the goods. I think someone who bowls is that speed
Yeah.
and is a bit awkward. We saw it in KKR against KKR as well. Can create havoc at the top of the order.
All right, we'll leave it at that. You are watching Sportify Presents ESPN Cricinfo Playlist of the Day.